It was like a full shit, like 3 turns, bro, like massive.
Wait. Were they solid?
Yeah.
Like, did you just like roll them out of your pants, or did you
I just
keep
like
them in there?
held them on my underwear.
Hold up.
All right, guys, welcome back to the 10th podcast on the channel. I don't know. How was your guys' weekend?
It's good.
It's pretty good.
It's Monday today.
Thanksgiving. It's pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
Got to eat some good foods.
See your families and stuff?
Yeah. Went to Fort Wayne.
Oh. Pardon me. Slightly part.
The best highlight of this weekend for me was the Jake Paul fight.
Oh, really? Yeah, we had a little bash here.
Yeah, nice little fight night. Some table nachos we talked about in the previous podcast.
But those actually went down the hatch this time. So what'd you think about the fight? Post-fight, what'd you think about, first of all, entertainment factor, and then I guess second of all, what do you think about Jake Paul winning versus, what do you think about the verdict? That verdict and the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones. What do you think about that verdict too?
Oh, I'm happy that Jake Paul knocked him out. It was the best fight of the night, in my opinion.
I think it was the most...
it was most like entertainment for the entertainment factor.
Definitely. I don't know if it's because like that's the main reason why we were watching it.
That's the main reason we were watching it. I feel like.
No, but like
the Mike Tyson was just like a bonus for us.
I would say that it was like that fight, the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson one was the most entertaining because like we were waiting for it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Versus like just because it was a good fight. Like it was also a good fight, but it was short. But like every time he got knocked down or something happened, we were like
all
yelling,
like screaming, like ah!
Yeah. But like the Mike Tyson, it was more just like
it was
we
kind of
were
like
watching.
kind of.
And the guys before
Mike
that.
Tyson definitely won too.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why they called it a draw.
I think they did that because like they were trying to say friendly or something. Because they're both like old, so they didn't want to like put it on their record or I don't know. Maybe it was for
and then Jake Paul calling out Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah, and like all the other people, Austin McBroom, guy, and Dylan Dennis.
Ooh, I want to see the Dylan Dennis one.
Somebody said on Twitter that if Jake fights Conor McGregor first, why would he fight
Dylan?
But then Jake was like, "Oh, so what if I just fight Dylan and then Conor McGregor?"
That makes more sense.
But
he would bring a lot of audience to the platform.
I would watch that fight. I would watch that fight.
That fight would probably be like the biggest fight in history.
I'm serious. A lot of people are calling him out now.
I told my mom about like Jake Paul's a YouTuber and he's boxing, and she was like, "That's dumb."
She said
like
that?
the older generation. the older generation doesn't understand that.
Your mom was like batching. That's stupid as.
She was like, yeah, 'cause she thinks like YouTubers boxing professionally.
She like doesn't realize.
Yeah,
like a
the older generation doesn't realize. Then she also said she saw Roy Jones Jr. fight live like 25 years ago.
Really? Damn. That's kind of clean. And now he's
and
like...
then we get to see him fight now.
Dang. But he's like old.
And he got his ass beat.
He did. Yeah, they literally said that. They literally said... I think Snoop Dogg said like, this is more like an ass beating or something afterwards.
I saw a bunch of tweets saying people... the sports network should sign Snoop.
No, seriously. Because the as a commentator,
he's good on the mic.
Because that was funny. He was like, 2 uncles fighting at the barbecue. It was fried, dude.
That was the best part, honestly.
And what do you think about the performances? Like the artist performing? It was like weird because there was no crowd.
No one there.
So it was just like them on
Wiz
a
Khalifa
mic.
was pretty
in a
good.
room.
I did like Wiz Khalifa first.
French Montana was garbage. Most of them were
yeah,
garbage.
Prince Montana was trash, dude.
St. John, whatever his name is.
St. John just has like one of those popular TikTok songs.
Yeah.
I don't think people like know him. Well, they know him, but like they don't know him as well as like Wiz Khalifa or like Snoop Dogg or something.
What did you think of the fight?
I mean, I thought it was entertaining. But at the same time, like, it ending in a draw when there was obviously a winner, that was just bullshit.
Yeah.
I think they were just like, I think what it was is they're like, oh, well, maybe this will keep them away from fighting. But at the end, they both were like, oh, yeah, we want a rematch.
Yeah, we'll do a rematch.
So, like,
because
so, like,
somebody wanted to win. Somebody wanted like a verdict that was like.
Well, they can't really rematch.
Why not?
Well, like
they're gonna be like 56.
Yeah,
it's just like fatal.
It'd be like the same thing. Did you know that Mike Tyson, apparently, I saw this on a news article. Apparently, someone said that Mike Tyson smoked a joint before the fight. I don't know, dude. And the news article said, like, I can't stop smoking. Like, as in, Mike Tyson said, I can't stop smoking. So he, like,
you fought pretty good, so it might have helped.
yeah,
him.
maybe he was, like, loose. That's why. Because his muscles were loosened
He
up.
was like focusing the mind.
Probably.
Maybe.
That could be a possibility.
You realize how Roy Jones...
I don't know how being high would affect fighting.
Probably, I don't know. It might help, like, focus. Probably depends on, like, the strain, stuff like that.
You
But
like feel your muscles where they're going.
yeah. And, like, when you get hit, instead of, like, tensing up, you'd probably just,
You're
like,
loose.
flow with it.
Yeah.
Unless you just get absolutely rocked. God. But Roy Jones, dude, was out of shape.
Yeah,
As
Tyson
free.
just straight bodied him.
Yeah, he did. Tyson literally looked like...
He looks like he's like 30 years old.
He looked
still.
fine. He literally
Yeah.
looked like he used to look. And he was, like, flowing, like... That the movement that he had was, like, exactly
He was
like
just
in his
dominating
old
the
fights.
entire fight.
Dang. Anything else about that? I think. Oh, okay, so let's talk about before we get to Triller. Let's talk about Jake Paul apparently broke his nose 20 days before the fight.
I saw
meditating?
that. I mean,
Meditating, he fell flat on his face.
yeah, I don't know if I believe
That
that.
sounds kind of sketch. If he watches
I think
this,
that might be fake news.
yeah, that definitely sounds like
What if he was like sparring, got his ass beat?
maybe. Yeah, I feel like it'd be more likely that he was like
Yeah.
sparring and
He said,
like,
"Yeah, I
broke his
fell
nose.
face flat on the concrete meditating and broke my nose."
I don't know about that one.
Why would you say
If you're sitting like crisscross applesauce and you're like,
Well, maybe he said he was standing up. I think. But, like, I don't know why you would meditate
that
standing
doesn't
up.
add up.
But even if it
I don't know.
is true, like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Because he said wants to show that he fought with a broken nose.
Yeah, so it
Okay,
like, makes him
but
look
then
even
make
better.
up a story that makes you sound badass. Don't say that you were meditating and you
Yeah.
fell on your face.
I think,
You
like,
just look
running
a
into a pole and
doofus.
breaking your nose would be better than meditating and falling on your face. But
He's like on top of the world right
his
now.
nose didn't look like anything, though.
No.
It looked normal.
He's
It
like
wasn't-
running the internet.
He is.
That's
Oh, my God.
He's like the ultimate clout god right now.
Serious. After that fight, I watched some reporter like interview him or something, and they were trying to ask questions, and he was like, "Fuck your questions. I just won the fight." He goes, "McGregor's next," and like ran into his house.
He's like,
and then there was a
cocky.
clip of them partying, bro. Fried. They were like popping champagne and stuff. Dang.
With like a rollie on AP bust down.
Bust down. He
Post
said,
fight, he
"Rolly
was
on."
like, yeah.
The Rolly on bust down AP. He was wearing like 2 watches. Did you see the post fight interview?
Yeah, with like his shades on.
He was like, "What do you think about the fight game? What do you think about the money in the fight game or whatever?" And he was like, he like held up his wrists, and there were like 4 watches on. He was like, "I mean, the money's cool." I was like, "What?" Literally a joke, dude.
the thing is though, Nate's like they don't even know how to fight.
Yeah, I think
Like
Nate,
he's fought amateur boxers.
dude, he was sprinting at him.
Yeah.
I think that was
He
just like,
fast. He was pretty quick.
okay, I'll give it to him.
That
He
was the
quick.
only thing that he had was
But-
his speed.
Yeah, but also,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
He like ran in
like,
with
what?
no plan.
and like
just
hugged
ran.
him.
I'm just
He was,
gonna
like, hugging
sprint
him.
him.
Yeah, they were like, "Run him down." It was like, okay, that was like his only plan. I think, yeah, I definitely think Nate Robinson overestimated that because he was
He's
like,
probably just trying to get the bag.
probably. He was like,
He kind of like ended his career with that fight though.
yeah, I don't understand.
His first
yeah,
fight
Nate Robinson
ever.
challenge. They said
he became a literal meme, dude. That sucks. He got clapped 3 times. 3 times he got clapped.
that's embarrassing.
Maybe he got clapped
He's probably
4. I don't know.
depressed, man. I feel sorry for that guy.
Dude, every time he got hit too, he fell all the way down. And then got all the way back up just to fall all the way down again. I don't understand how you just go all the way down and then you back up like nothing happened. You know what I'm
Probably 'cause
saying?
He's got so much adrenaline.
Yeah, that is probably why. Yeah, I think he definitely overestimated
He's
that.
like refreshing his Twitter feed in the morning.
Probably. He probably just deleted Twitter. He probably deleted all
He just, like,
social
Threw
media.
away his phone.
Dang. He literally burned his phone in a fire. He lit his house on fire and freaking moved away to Neverland, dude. That would suck. Imagine being a meme for the rest of your life. Maybe not for the rest of your life, but like,
What's that one game?
Among Us?
Yeah, have you played that?
no,
Dead
I know what
body
you're talking
reported.
about. The dead body reported. The people are using it as advertisements. Tyler showed me one that said mattress. This mattress is like the most comfortable. Sleep tight or something.
He's like laying on it.
Yeah, and he was like dead on it. And then the Revive one, like he was
The
in
zombies.
Zombies. God. I don't know. And then Triller. Triller was a garbage platform.
Yeah.
Triller's what
Sorry.
started the fights.
Yeah. So
Like the weigh-ins, you couldn't even listen to the audio.
the weigh-ins, the mics were off.
Garbage quality. Filmed with a potato too.
They literally filmed the guy. Who was it? Was it the first fight?
The first fight, the guy looked like a potato.
The picture.
Yeah.
The first fight, they're like, they have like a screen, so it's like two, like a half face of a fighter and then another half face. So like the first half face was like clear, and the other one was like so pixelated you could barely make out who it was. I was like, what the fuck? Like who the fuck?
I said,
uploaded
yeah, just
that
send us a picture for your fight face.
Yeah, and they like uploaded some rank ass picture.
Yeah, that's a little.
That I think the most professional guy that night was
Mario Lopez.
yeah the interviewer, dude. Mario Lopez was just on the mic.
He's like embarrassed.
yeah.
That is embarrassing.
It was weird with no fans too.
Mm-hmm.
They had like fake cheering noises in the background.
Compared to Logan Paul, who filled up the Staples Center
Yeah, that's crazy.
completely. They fought in the Staples Center too. This fight,
Yeah, but I think they like
nobody there.
they like put walls, so it was like smaller or looked smaller. I guess that's pretty much it about the fight. Let's talk about what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, before the fight. Oh, was this the day before? This was like 2 days before, I think, when we went to O'Charlie's.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to O'Charlie's. Me and Brock and Noah. You weren't there, but I guess you could you could get some input. So we had terrible service. I'm just kidding. The service was great, but the food was garbage. So we ordered what are they called?
The chicken tenders.
Yeah, the famous O'Charlie's
The chicken tender
tenders.
dinner.
They're supposed to be famous for these, right?
Yeah.
And there were like gizzards in them and shit.
Yeah. Evan like took a bite out of his chicken tender. He said, "Oh, there's a tender."
It was nasty, dude. I was like, it was like,
And then
gum.
like just that one tender ruined his whole entire meal.
And then Noah got some sauce that was like,
yeah, he got some like
jank.
Nashville hot sauce.
yeah.
It was like moldy.
And it was like moldy. It was
wasn't
like
moldy.
It wasn't
like,
whatever, dude. It looked gross. It was like separated the oil and the
Yeah. It like wasn't mixed.
and the actual sauce.
And
it
the
was
fries
gross.
were like not salted.
Have
So
you
what
ever-
do you do in that situation?
Yeah. What do you? Yeah.
Do you tell the do you tell the waitress that your food's shit? Like when they come up, like, "How's your food?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, it's good," but it's
Yeah.
really not.
Do you just smile and wave? We had an experience like that before. Applebee's. They were like, so we went to, where did we go? I think we went either the night before or the weekend before to BJ's.
Yeah.
And BJ's had the brisket burger, and I had that, and it was gas. It was fire. And we went to the barbecue brisket burger, and we went to Applebee's, and I ordered the same thing because they have like the same type of burger, and it was garbage. And the guy asked me, he was like, "Hey man, like, how's the burger?" And I was like, "To be honest, it's ass." He just like shrugged it off.
I think played it off good though.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. He wasn't like screw
He's
you,
like,
dude.
"Oh, what's wrong with it?"
It was the sauce. The sauce
He's
was
like,
off.
"Oh, I'm sorry, man."
He
He's
said,
like, "Yeah,
no.
BJ's is honestly better." He's like, "I really haven't tried it."
Yeah, it's BJ's is 10 times better. The sauce at Applebee's is garbage. Garbage. Dude, I'm just ranting about Applebee's.
You're never gonna get an Applebee's sponsorship.
Fuck
now.
Applebee's. No, I'm just kidding. We actually love Applebee's.
We go there a lot. The 2 for $20.
The 2 for 20. Is it 20 or 22?
2 for $22.
He said 2 for 20. The half price apps after 9.
The $5 margarita.
Have you had a bad experience at a restaurant?
I mean, not really. I mean, I really like any food, so like if it's put in front of me, I'll eat it.
What if it's tenders that have tendon in them?
I just don't think I've had like a really bad memorable experience. like that, I guess.
Dude, one time I went to BJ's and I ordered a burger and it came out with bacon on it. I said, "Yeah, I didn't order bacon on this." And the manager literally pulled the bacon off of it right in front of me. He said, "Here you go."
He like picked the bun up and was like,
Yeah.
"You put the bun back on." That's actually
All right.
fucked up. He said, "Here you go, man. Sorry about that." Or either that.
Is this like the podcast stance or what?
What? Oh, I don't know.
I
My
like do
armpits
this
are
too.
really sweaty.
Me and Noah are like both doing this the whole podcast.
It's like nice because I can hold my hand and I don't have to be like, because otherwise it just like slopes down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise,
We're all like,
it just starts
yeah.
getting farther and farther away, and then it gets closer and closer.
And you're like,
And then you had to do it. You had to do it. I go, beware, headphone users.
rest in peace.
Someone's like on their school bus watching this right now, like They're like their head just gets blasted. Let's talk about another topic. Oh, we finally got a comment. We got our first comment. Have you guys been watching these? We haven't gotten a freaking comment for like all the times that we've asked.
Which doesn't add up because there's like 50 views.
Yeah, there's like 50 views.
So
for
not even one person can take the time to comment.
Yeah.
Wow, rude.
All right, let's not be mean to our viewers. We just like went off on them. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? No, we got our first comment though from Tyler Parker. He might be on the podcast. We could have him on here. He does car reviews. I think his YouTube channel is Real Eye Stick, something like that. I'm pretty sure that's it. But he gets views on views, so he's going mad nasty on the beat. And he recommended for our conspiracy series that we do conspiracy on Bigfoot.
That brings in a question. Is Stevie Wonder blind?
Oh shit! Stevie
not.
Wonder. So they showed me a video the other day about Stevie Wonder catching a microphone when it was falling down,
Yeah, like it gets knocked over and he just goes.
and they think that
picks it
proves
up.
his whole life.
Okay.
Apparently,
But how
the
else?
fuck's
would
that
he
supposed to
know?
mean?
Stevie
Yeah, it is
Stevie
true,
Wonder
though.
can see.
Yeah, it's all a bad joke.
Dude, he was literally
good
performing
publicity.
on stage. The
And?
mic gets knocked over, and he's like, he catches
And he
it.
caught
It's
it
like
with
all the way
ease.
down here, and he's like,
And a bunch of
There's no way you can be
celebrities,
blind
too.
to
That's
that.
literally why they call him Stevie Wonder. Freaking
Probably.
idiots. I'm kidding. He's not fucking blind. Oh wait, he is blind. Never mind. Shit. He's actually blind.
he's like
Once
using
again-
it. He's like using it for marketing.
Probably
He's like
is.
the
Smart as
singer that's
hell.
blind who can play a piano.
Yeah,
Perfect.
seriously. He was like, let me just make up a fake
He's like-
persona for my entire career.
Well, I mean, come on, that's genius. Like if I had,
But then you have to
One-
play
And then-
blind
and
for the rest
then-
of your life.
yeah,
In
but
the
if I
inter-
had one arm, I bet this would get more views.
Interviewing
I mean, like if I was like,
one-armed citizen.
exactly,
Fuck.
it's like
How does
this.
it feel to be amputated? Damn, that's fucked.
I'm just saying, like disabilities, you pay more attention to it because they have a
That is
better
true.
story.
Yeah, but also Stevie Wonder was getting interviewed by like TMZ, and he was like, "Yeah, I landed like 2 planes in my life. I might buy a few."
How the fuck
And
did
then
he
he's
land
like-
planes if he was blind?
And he drives his own cars too.
Yeah.
Like he owns cars and he
was-
drives them
He's like-
while blind.
What's the guy's name? The talk show host? The black guy with the
Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. He was like, yeah, Stevie called me and he was outside in my truck driving it down the street. And he was
Waving out the window.
Looked at him out the window. What? She's like, Stevie, you're blind. He's like driving down the road blind, like with glasses on. That's fucked up, dude.
Just think, why would you wear glasses if you're blind?
Probably
Well,
because like so
no, 'cause
they
your
don't
eyes
catch
are
him looking.
oversensitive.
So they don't see
What do you
him
mean?
looking.
So,
That's why they're full tint.
well, I,
It's rather 3%
well, I went to
full tint.
Jeez. I went to school with a blind kid, and he was like in.
Really?
Yeah, and he
How
was
did
like,
you learn?
I mean, he had special.
Like, seriously.
He had special classes and everything, but
Like-
he was in marching band with me.
What happens if they tell him that he's
Wait, how was he? I was in a marching band.
Listen.
What happens if he has to present a presentation for the class, a PowerPoint? I was going to know what to put on the PowerPoint.
Special classes. Oh my god, you guys are
Oh,
awful
shit.
people. Anyway, he was in marching band, and he was like percussion, and he just had someone
That
like
makes
help
more
lead it.
sense.
Exactly. Okay, so he didn't move, but he wore sunglasses all the time, and he like knew you by like the feel of your arm, or
You're
like
lying.
the sound of your voice. Like I'd be like, "Hey Noah," and he'd be like, "Hi Jordan," and he had
That's
a phone
creepy.
too. Listen, he had
That's
a
creepy.
phone too. And it was all voice activated, and he'd take a million selfies with everybody. And I
That's
don't know
crazy.
why.
Wait, so how
He
does he
said-
voice activate? Did he say take selfie?
He said, "Take a
Okay, now you guys are just being rude.
He just has like all his side profiles in his camera roll.
No, usually someone else would take that photo.
He was like taking family pics and he was looking the other way.
strict. He was like such a sweet kid though, like genuinely like.
I bet he
good
was.
person.
I don't mean anything, but like.
I think it's mad. It's
I
kind
just
of
think it's funny.
Wow.
Like a moment. Like, okay, now that we're done being like fucked up, what's next on the list?
Oh yeah. Well, shitty restaurant food is off the list because we just talked about that. I did shit my pants the other day.
Yeah, send me a picture.
All right, let's just. Oh, we're throwing the picture up right here. It's like a picture of some soiled underwear. No, dude. Shit. I know. I was sitting there in the morning and like, I thought I had to fart, and I was like sitting in my chair on my computer, and then I farted, and I was like, that sounded wet. Like, I like didn't worry about it, and then like 5 minutes later, I got up, and I was like walking, and I felt like some juice, and I was like, oh shit,
It felt like rashy.
and I like, it did when it like walk and it like dries. Oh shit! So I pulled my pants down, and I looked, and there was a stain in my underwear, like it was like this big.
Was it like a poop stain or just like?
It was like a shark.
Just like wet.
It was like blasted out. It wasn't like a turd. There was not a full ass turd in my underwear. I don't think anybody, unless they're like anally handicapped, like can shit out a full turd in their underwear. Unless you like forcefully do it. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you're like my daycare kids.
Unless you're literally like a child, you just soil your pants. No, but it was just juice. Like, and I like. There were like a couple of shards in there, but like it wasn't anything crazy. But I hadn't sharded my pants for the last time I did it. I was wearing boxers actually, and it, like ran down my leg. And I was in like, I think it was in elementary school or something. Have you guys ever shit your pants? Yeah, bro. I was gonna say, Brock, you have to say something.
Back in 8th grade, me and my friend we're walking back from McDonald's to my house, and there's no bathroom around because we're just out in the street around these neighborhoods. So I said, bro, I gotta take a crap. And I just sat down on the concrete and shit. In my new LeBron shorts that I just bought.
Were
Damn.
you shitting your
Was it like a
pants?
solid turd?
It was like a full shit, like 3 turds, bro, like massive.
Wait. Were they solid?
Yeah.
Wait, did you just like roll them out of your pants, or did you
I just
keep
like
them in there?
held them on my underwear. It's like a diaper. I was like walking, like holding my pants tight.
You had to like cradle them on the way home. What'd you do when you got home?
Oh, my mom was like, "What the?"
She walked in. You walked in, and there was like a fucking bulge out the back of your pants.
She said, "What's that smell?"
What is that? Fucking rank. You like went in the bathroom and poured out your underwear.
I threw those things away, dude.
God,
Yeah,
that's fucking gross.
never again.
Damn.
Do you ever like remember being in like high school and you have to take the fattest shit
And you don't.
and like you can't go?
Why? Because there's
It's like
other
if you're
people in the
middle of a
bathroom.
test and like you just know you have to take a shit, so then you get like even more like anxious that you know you're about to shit yourself. So it like amplifies the shit.
You're like taking a test and it starts turtle shelling. Middle
and you're like,
mid
oh fuck, what
test.
do I do? And then you can't focus on the test and you get a bad grade because you had to take a shit.
God, I don't think I've ever. I don't know.
Have you ever pooped your pants?
Don't
Like,
lie.
not that I can remember, no.
What about pissing the bed?
Pissing the bed.
Said
Well,
that like
okay,
she
wait.
did it recently.
No,
What
I
about-
haven't. But like, have you ever had one of those dreams that in your dream you're like going to the bathroom and you like wake up right before you pee?
No.
You've never had that. Okay, well, one time I was like, this is like 7-8 years ago, but like I had a dream that like in my dream,
It was like last night.
no, or was it? And like, I had a dream that I like walked into the bathroom, was peeing, and I woke up and I was like pissing myself, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And, like then you realize that now every time I have a dream like that, it's like you have to pee, and then you're dreaming.
So it like transfers to your dream.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's like
That
fucked.
is crazy.
I
It
mean,
just
like now
goes-
I know to like wake myself up when that happens, but that first time I woke up and I'm like
You like peed the
14
bed.
Soaked.
Yeah.
Ew.
You say you
fucking
to me
gross.
after you guys just shit in your pants?
Yeah, but that's like normal. I'm kidding. It's
No.
not.
Oh my god.
So let's do last topic. We have 5 minutes because we're trying to keep these under 30. See, is the camera still going? Okay, camera's still going. Okay. What do you think? I was on my way here and I saw a truck full of pigs. And I was thinking, what if I just asked them what they think about vegans? This is kind of a dense topic. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna get bad.
Like, personally, I don't fuck vegans, but like, no, like not fuck vegans, but like fuck vegans. You know what I'm saying?
Not like
But like,
I mean, there's like you can be like have a healthy balance,
yeah,
but
but
there is no healthy balance if you're a vegan.
Yeah.
It's either like save the animals or not.
yeah, you're either with them or you're not.
either eating them or you're not eating them.
I
And
mean, you're supposed to eat them. That's why they would put
Yeah,
you.
I mean they're part of the food chain. Like other animals eat other animals.
That's what I was thinking.
And we're animals.
I was like thinking prehistorically, like that's
Like
what,
that's how they live. They killed
humans
animals.
did. Yeah. So like eating vegetables and like being vegan. Also, does being vegan mean that you can't eat dairy products, or is vegan? Is that
There's
Vegans-
a vegetarian and there's a vegan.
Vegetarian is just vegetables, no animals, and you
But-
can eat
whoa.
fish. But vegan, you can't have anything that came from animals.
okay? So vegetarian, you can have like
Some stuff.
cheese
You
sticks.
can have
and
cheese.
shit.
Yeah, cheese.
Fucking
Like, can you eat cheese if you're a vegan?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, because imagine just having lettuce.
Your life is just like
Your
ass.
whole life it's just lettuce. No
No
cheese.
milk with your chocolate chip cookies. So you can eat the chocolate chip cookies because there's milk in those too.
Oh. Shit. And there's eggs in those.
Yeah, you can eat
wraps.
eggs. What are you supposed to eat?
What the fuck are you? Yeah, honestly.
You get your protein from the nuts.
yeah,
Okay,
but
but how many nuts do you have to eat that like equal a
That's-
steak?
I don't know.
yeah, that's a
There's
a
also
lot
like
of
the
nuts.
soybean patties.
That's gross.
That's-
A lot of companies are coming out with an Impossible Burger. What's
The Impossible.
what is it made of then?
It's made of soybeans.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it just made of like fucking?
Well, you know what
trash?
people are getting upset about? You know what people are getting upset about?
What?
It's cooked on the same grill that the regular cheeseburger
Oh,
is
shit.
cooked on.
So the fats from the friggin' burger. Are... God. So what are they gonna do?
annoying.
Buy a whole new grill for the Impossible Burger?
Yeah, yeah.
That they fucking serve like 3 times a day? Fucking stupid, man. This is why fuck
10
vegans,
years
but
ago?
also not fuck vegans. You know?
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, there was like, I feel like vegan wasn't a thing.
No, because in the 70s, that's when it became like a big thing.
In the
All
70s?
Like, I feel like in the
all
last
the
like
hippies
3
and shit.
years has really
Oh,
popped
that's
off.
That's who started it. Was the hippies?
I'm assuming, like, I don't know for fact, but like, it makes sense.
Yeah, because they're like peace and love,
Love
and serenity or whatever the fuck.
Also, out in like California, they have vegan fast food chains.
Yeah,
We don't have those here.
probably because California's like popping. And we're
Like
not.
advanced. Yeah.
Why is California? What created California to be the most,
I think it
I
was
guess,
just,
popular or not popular, but like, why did everyone go there?
It's because it's more like. Well, first of all, the California Gold Rush started.
That's. Do you think that's why,
Yeah, that's
or is it
everyone
because
moved
it's
there.
by?
And then the
Is it-
government is more liberal.
well,
So like,
how did it get
weed's
that
legal.
way?
It's more lenient there.
I think it was just like the beaches and the pretty scenery and San
New
Yeah, but there's
Francisco.
beaches
and-
at like,
It's like new life.
well, it's like
Florida. I don't.
all the
know.
movies back in the day were set.
Los Angeles movies.
Yeah, I wonder who started the movies in Los Angeles.
Well, Hollywood's
who
been
was,
there
like-
forever, so maybe it was like Hollywood was there. People.
You know, it started
moving
as
out there.
Hollywood Land. Like
Yeah.
the sign used to say Hollywood Land,
Yeah.
Really?
and then it was like changed. Yeah, 29 minutes. Well, what?
I was also thinking the other day, like the only Chinese fast food place is Panda Express. Like they don't have any competition.
That was nice of you to take credit for that thought. It was like me the other day.
I said that to you.
It was me.
I said that's why you're thinking it is because I said it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No, but just think about that.
What
though.
other chain is
They
there?
could be like dominating right now, but they like don't.
No, hold on.
There's no other.
There's
Chinese
no
fast
way.
food chain.
There's no way.
There's not.
There's nothing.
Panda Express.
And they're not even dominating. They're like below average.
Did you look up
They've got
competitors?
like one location every like 50 miles.
Did you look up competitors of Panda Express?
Name one that you can think of. Then it's not a competitor. Or you can't even think of one.
Like, if it's not off the top of your head, then it's...
Maybe not a chain, but like
Like-
an independent Chinese
But
place.
think of burgers, okay? When you think burgers, you see Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King. And, like, you can
Yeah.
list them
Independent,
automatically.
Like egg roll, that's not fast food. That's a...
Oh yeah, what would you guys
They
say?
don't have a drive-thru.
What did you say? Wendy's?
What about Wendy's?
What did you say before
No, I'm
that?
saying like egg roll number one. That's not a fast food chain.
Yeah. Well, freaking. I guess they do.
The only thing other one I can think of, and it's not fast food, is P.F. Chang's.
No, yeah, that's not fast food. But like that's still
I'm
like
sure like out in
somewhat-
like California and stuff, there is probably like other fast food
Probably-
Chinese places.
Yeah, maybe it's
Gonna have
not
to do
around here.
research on it.
That is a good point. Did you look up if they have any competitors?
No.
I go, tune in next week for the answers to Panda Express's competitors.
Oh shit! All right, should we wrap this up? We're at 31 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up, guys. And before we wrap this up, let me just say thank you, Tyler Parker, for commenting. We will talk about Bigfoot. And the conspiracy series will start soon. We're gonna do one conspiracy a week and then one regular podcast a week. Are you guys down with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll have like guests and such as well. We might do like 4 people on, so like us 3 and then the 4th person, so that way we got more input and more ideas bouncing around. There was one other thing I wanted to say. I forget what it is. Oh yeah, subscribe. Subscribe and like this video. And if you are watching this video, then you haven't seen the vlog, unless you have. But that's a video before this one. And we're about to finish that up after we finish this. So go watch that vlog. Anyways, today we talked about a series of topics. We talked about shitting my pants. We finally got a comment about a conspiracy series to talk about. Shitty restaurant food. Jake Paul winning the fight against Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson becoming an international meme. Triller being a garbage platform. Paul Walker. Oh, we forgot to mention this. Paul Walker died 7 years ago today. It's Monday, November
Was it today?
30th. Yeah.
It feels like it was longer than 7.
Vin Diesel like posted something.
That is sad.
Anyways,
Rest in
and then
peace.
Mike Tyson smoked a joint for this fight. Apparently, don't quote me. Look it up, do your own research. And vegans. Anyways, thanks for watching the podcast today, guys. You guys have any more final words?
Stevie Wonder's not blind.
Don't be vegan.
Thanks for watching the podcast, guys. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.